Hi, this is my first video and today I'm going to show you guys on how to get lot of bucks. Sit back and relax. The first tip of this video is to participate in every 2x weekend. I'm saying this because you get 2 times the amount of money, which is really helpful. The second tip is that whenever your pet has a question mark task then, I recommend choosing the task that gives out the most bucks. Like for an example, there's 3 tasks and the one that gives out the most is the beach task for me. The third tip is that I recommend using other accounts because then you can make even more money. If you don't have other accounts, that's perfectly fine. Your other alt can make money and then you can transform the money onto your main account. But anyways, if you don't have other accounts and if you're okay with spending money or Robux, you can buy Pet Plus or the pet handler thing. If you don't have accounts or you don't want to spend any Robux, that's also perfectly fine because this tip is for everybody. In the chat you can say ABC for me to take care of your pet and make sure to add and invite me to family so then you can take care of that person's pet and your own pet and you can make money. I'm going to be showing you guys an example. So basically, you just say this in the chat and you gotta be patient until someone says a BC. Then this person came up to me and they said, ABC. So I invited them to family and started taking care of whatever pet they needed me to take care of. This other tip is to put out any stands that you have. I have the lemonade stand and the ice cream cone thing stand. There's 2 ways to do this. First, you can just put a regular price like $2 or $3 on your stand and that's all. The second is that you give away petware or anything that you don't want and people would buy lemonade for $20 if you give them a toy or something. It's best if you do it with the hot dog stand because you can put $50 on there because it's really easy to make $50. If there's an event happening, I recommend putting stands near the area so people can see it. You can also get bucks from the lure box, so make sure that you check your lure box. I was lucky and got 100 bucks. 2 other tips I forgot to mention is to turn into a baby to make more money, or you can just ask your friends if you can take care of their pets. Another tip is that make sure to do your task board because there's a lot of tasks that involve money. For this tip, it's to get a job. You can work at hospital, school, pizza and salon I'm pretty sure and you can get 50 bucks from that job. You can even be away from keyboard as one of those jobs and make 50 bucks every time it's day in Adopt Me. What I do every time I have to do something, I stay away from keyboard as one of those jobs until I come back. One thing I do recommend is that you should always leave your pet out when you're away from keyboard because when you come back you have lots of tasks to do which you're going to earn money. One main thing of grinding bucks in Adopt Me is that it could always be really boring. You can lose your motivation really easily. So I recommend watching a show or movie or whatever you like to watch. And that's something that will keep you from getting bored. You can even call your friends. Hotbar is an amazing thing because it's faster to get the important things that you need. In my hotbar I have grappling hook because it's faster to go to places you need. Then I have food and water. So whenever I'm at a place with no food or water, I can't just give it to my pets or me. And last but not least, my magic door. But if you don't have a magic door, you can just reset your character. This tip is just to have a grinding home because it's going to be way quicker to get around. A grinding home would have pianos, water, food, beds, and bathtubs. That's all a grinding house should need. This is the last tip and it's to have fun. I hope y'all have an amazing day or night. Bye.